Hello everyone, we are from Group 3 Bioprocess Technology and would like to share our knowledge on cocoa fermentation. Introducing our group members for Subgroup 4.
According to CATB 2019, fermentation is critical for the development of flavor as well as the final acidity of cocoa beans, Theobroma cacao. In truth, it's been claimed that cocoa will have no flavor if not fermented. Rather, yeast, bacteria, and enzymes ferment the cocoa beans' juicy white pulp. During the fermentation of cocoa, there will be two different phases, which are the anaerobic phase and aerobic phase. The term cocobiota was introduced to describe the microbial diversity of bacteria and fungus responsible for the spontaneous fermentation of cocoa beans, which results in metabolites identification in cocoa powder and dark chocolate that have health benefits.
The first process is extraction of the cocoa beans and the opening of the ear. The grains are generally wrapped in a white mucilaginous pulp that comprises 40% of the basis weight of the fresh grain at the time of the extraction, that is depending on maturity and the time of opening. The grains, mainly composed of 82 to 87% of water, 10 to 15% of fermentable sugar such as glucose, fructose, and sucrose, 2 to 3% of pentoses, 1 to 3% of citric acid, 1 to 1.5% of pectin, and 1 to 2% of other hemicellulosic polysaccharides. Proteins, amino acid, vitamin, particularly vitamin C, and mineral are also present. And the mucilaginous pulp serves as an excellent substrate for microbial growth. The second process is fermentation of the pulp. The pulp of common grades of cocoa, such as Forastero and Trinitario, require 5 to 7 days to ferment, whereas the pulp of more distinctively flavored grades, such as Criollo, require 2 to 3 days. Based on Singh and Cook 2018, the juicy sweetening of the pulp are drained away during fermentation, causing the increased heat to kill the germ in the seed, and flavor development begins. The third process is formation of microorganisms. Some fungal species may form some of flavors after 7 days of fermentation. Temperature changes occur during this process, which favor the evolution of microorganisms as well as a set of enzymes. The fourth process is formation of cocoa aroma precursors. As a result of the changes, cocoa aroma precursors are formed. For example, amino acids and reducing sugars. Last but not least, drying and roasting processes. Precursors are enhanced during the drying and roasting processes. The beans become plump and moist, and the interior develop a reddish brown color and a robust and sharp aroma. Sun-dried or kiln-dried fermented beans are packed for shipment after being sun-dried or kiln-dried to reduce the moisture content to 6 to 7%.
What are the microorganisms used in the cocoa fermentation? According to Sarbu and Sutat 2019, the cocoa beans undergo significant modifications as a response to the fermentation process caused by indigenous microorganisms such as yeast, which is Saccharomyces cerevisiae, lactic acid and acetic bacteria that belongs to Lactobacillus genus, and fungi. Based on Mearsman ETL 2013, common Lactobacillus species that are used in Malaysia are Lactobacillus fermentum, Lactobacillus plantarum, Lactobacillus brevis, Leuconostoc mesenteroides, Leuconostoc pseudomesenteroides, and Acetobacter pasteurianus.
What is the importance of cocoa fermentation? Firstly, fermentation destroys harmful microorganisms and chemicals and adds beneficial bacteria. Next, microbes used in the fermentation create the perfect environment of the cocoa pulp surrounding the beans and produce new enzymes to assist in the digestion. Then, microbes and enzymes allow formation of flavoring components. Further drying and heating result in a diversity of flavor and taste. Lastly, fermented cocoa contains probiotic organisms that improve intestinal health, immune system, and presence of nutrients, as well as decreasing allergic reactions. Showing the graphical image of benefits of cocoa fermentation.